Welcome to Spanish and Go, where we explore the culture, traditions, and language of Spanish-speaking countries in order to help you improve your Spanish and inspire you to travel and connect with others all over the world. I'm Jim.
And my name is Mai.
And today we're going to be talking about our adventures traveling to Akumal Beach in Quintana Roo, Mexico, where we swam with the sea turtles. So let's get started.
Nadar con tortugas when you visit the Riviera Maya is something you can't miss. It's probably one of the funnest and cheapest things to do in the area.
There's some things that you need to know before you go that'll save you a little bit of money. You can bring your own snorkel gear and a life jacket, a salvavidas, which you could get at Mega, Chedraui, or Walmart in Playa del Carmen. And if you're staying in Cancun, you could get it at one of the major department stores there as well. That'll save you a little bit of money because usually buying these things outright is going to be cheaper than even just renting them for the day once you get to Akumal Beach. Once you get to the beach, there will be tons of people ready to rent you these items as well. Just a little tip before you go to save a little bit of money, you can get these things on your own.
Now, how do we get there? The easiest thing to do if you're in Playa del Carmen is to either rent a car or take the colectivo, which is what we did. So you take the colectivo from Playa del Carmen. It's 35 pesos one way, and it takes about 30 minutes to get there. Once you get on the colectivo, you have to let the driver know that you're going to Akumal, and he's gonna drop you off on the side of the road. From there, you need to cross the bridge over to the other side of the highway and walk like 10 minutes to get to the beach, and then you'll be there.
That's right. Colectivos are one of the best ways to get around in the Riviera Maya. It's a bus that usually holds, like 15 people? And you can get practically anywhere from Cancun to Tulum for super cheap. Okay, so when you are dropped off by the colectivo or you arrive in your rental car, however you decide to get to Akumal, you're going to pass a bunch of people who are trying to sell you stuff, guides. They can rent you a salvavidas for the day, but the only person you really need to talk to is an environmental protection worker who's there to go over the rules with everyone who arrives at the beach. They'll talk about not wearing sunscreen to protect the turtles, not littering, some things that are obvious, other things that you maybe wouldn't know, like you shouldn't touch the turtles because it stresses them out. Little pro tip about the sunscreen bit, I recommend the best way to protect yourself from the sun is to wear a rash guard, which I did. I should have done that day because I got super burnt. But since I bought one of these things, they're great for going to the beach. If you're going to be swimming a lot, you really got to protect yourself from the sun. So, pro tip.
Now, if you're going to Akumal with your friends, the best thing to do is to take turns, tomar turnos, swimming with the turtles, because you don't want to leave your stuff unattended, because otherwise you might never see them again. So take turns.
So the beach at Akumal is divided up into different parts where you can be without a life jacket, and parts you can be with a life jacket, and parts you can be with a life jacket and a tour guide. So there's one area where you can swim, it's completely free, you don't need a life jacket, and we thought, oh, well, we'll just go there first. There probably are turtles in that area. We looked all over the place and couldn't find any in that area. Mm-hmm. We did see some fish.
Yeah.
But if you want to see the turtles, they like to hang out just past the barrier where there's a separation that you have to wear a life jacket if you're going to be in that part. Mm-hmm. So you can rent one, again, if you didn't come prepared or just didn't want to buy a life jacket beforehand, for 125 pesos, depending on who's asking. Mai asked, they told her 100 pesos, they told me 125. But either way, it's not a lot of money, and it's totally worth it to see the turtles. So once you do have your life jacket and you go past that barrier where you need to have a life jacket, that's where the turtles are, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Just a few minutes swimming past that division in the water, you'll start to see some sea creatures. And right away, I saw una mantarraya, which you have to be very careful around, and lots of other fish, as well as las tortugas.
¿Listos? Are you ready to see the turtles? Here's some footage of what we saw.
So, next time you're in the Riviera Maya, you have to visit Akumal. It's one of the funnest, cheapest places you can go. It is amazingly beautiful. The water's so clear, you can see all kinds of wildlife. It's a great experience you can share with your friends.
Thank you all for watching. We really hope you enjoyed this video and you learned some basic but very useful vocabulary in Spanish. Have you been to Akumal? Would you like to swim with the turtles? Let us know in the comments.
We look forward to hearing from you, and until next time, hasta luego! Hey, before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more travel and language tips.
That's right. And in our next episode, we're going to take you to Chichen Itza, where we're going to tell you everything you need to know before planning your visit.
Nos vemos pronto!
Hasta luego!